Hey everybody, this is Lauren. I'm here in downtown Fullerton interviewing people about their wireless service. So just looking around to see if there's anybody. Somebody's coming right now. We'll see if we can interview them. Hey, can I interview you for a second?
Sure.
Cool, excellent. So you're a wireless user, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your provider?
I personally prefer Skrillex.
Skrillex, the DJ? That's your cell provider?
Phone.
The phone?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. We're going to keep looking for people who are cell phone users. What are you doing here in downtown Fullerton?
A little shopping, little dining. It's a Saturday.
Yes, and are you a cell phone user?
Yeah, all the time.
Excellent. Who's your provider?
I have a couple of providers. I actually use Sprint and Verizon, both. I have multiple businesses that use a lot of cell phones.
Wow, a two cell phone provider user. That's kind of rare, but not so rare. So as a cell phone user, how do you like customer support?
Don't like customer support. Wastes a lot of my time.
Got it. Do you find one company is worse than the other?
Funny you should ask. The reason that we don't use the same company for everything is we had problems with company number one. Spent lots of time discussing problems with signals. They assured me everything was terrific. After days, probably over a year on the phone with them, we just decided that we would start a contract with another company, and problem's still not solved.
Got it. Would you rather pass a kidney stone or have to talk to customer support?
Kidney stone's painful. I would definitely rather go to the doctor's office than talk to customer support. I'm not sure about the kidney stone aspect of it, but they're right there together, you know what I mean? So.
Got it. So we're getting the sense that customer support, no matter what, could be a bit better.
Always, of course.
Now, is there any advice you might be able to give customer support that you think would help improve your satisfaction with these companies?
Well, I think that stop repeating the same questions as you get transferred along the line. You're gathering information from me. Give it to the next guy, for one thing. And telling my same story again and again and again and again about my problem is another huge time. It wastes a lot of my time. I have two businesses, a nonprofit that I'm the president of. I have a family with 4 kids. I'm busy. I'm on the go. I don't have time to sit around and tell my problems again and again and again and again to each person along the line. That's really one of my biggest complaints.
I'm a construction electrician.
As a construction electrician, I'm sure you're probably on the phone a lot of times.
Oh, several times a day.
And how do you like customer support when you have to call in about your service?
It drives me absolutely insane.
No surprise there. Now, what is it about customer service that you absolutely hate?
The runaround, being on hold for over an hour. You get transferred to India to talk to Linda, who has no clue what I'm trying to tell her and how long it's going to take to fix my problem.
Right. Now, when you are, hold on, I'm vamping until I think of another question. Keep rolling. Okay. So you do not like customer support. I take it you absolutely hate it.
No, I could almost rather throw away my phone, buy a new one, than have to deal with customer support over an issue I've had.
Okay, now I have a question. Would you rather pass a kidney stone or have to call customer support?
I would rather pass a kidney stone 3 times a day, every day for the next 4 months, than call customer service.
Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I don't know if you know this, Otis, but there are actually some ways that you can go into your phone calls with a winning attitude. Let me say that again. Actually, Otis, there's actually a few ways that you can put into your tool belt. What am I trying to say here? Okay. Actually, Otis, no, what I'm trying to say is there's actually a few tips and tricks that you can learn to kind of help you improve the chances that you're going to come out ahead in a customer support phone call. How does that hit you?
Oh, I would love it.
Hey everybody, this is Lauren and welcome to Enlightened Wireless Consumer. Okay, have you ever called your cell phone provider and had a less than ideal conversation with a customer service rep? I have, and I have 4 steps that you can take to put the power of the consumer back into your hands. Step number 1, before you call, have your bill and any other materials you might need ready to go. That way, when you talk to the customer rep, you're going to be on the same page. And also, the business is in business to stay in business. So they're not going to just hand feed you any information. You got to put a little work into it. So I think of it this way. Kim Kardashian probably has a better chance of writing a philosophical book on the merits of shopping than you do of having a successful phone conversation without being prepared. Step number 2, time and a quiet location. Look, we all have busy schedules. We've got our boss that's demanding a report the night before. We've got screaming kids. We've got a dog barking in the background. Cue the dog. Okay, never happens when you want. But just be aware, you want to have time set aside to talk to the customer support representative so you don't feel rushed. And you want a quiet place to talk so you don't miss out on any of the details in the conversation. These 2 steps are really important because without time and a quiet place to talk, you may feel like you're going up against a Goliath with a slingshot and sunflower seeds. Wouldn't you rather go up with a pumpkin and a catapult? Step number 3, don't be irate, negotiate. We had a rhyme, sorry. You know, companies are in the business to make money. However, if it's discovered that they made an error, you are entitled to a 100% refund or credit. However, if you decided one month that you wanted to watch a Grey's Anatomy marathon because you wanted to see what was going to happen with McDreamy and you charged $200 on your bill, you may need to negotiate. If that happens, be nice about it and be specific. If you just call customer support representative and you say, "Can you help me with my bill?" they're going to want to put you on some kind of payment plan. Instead, ask if you can get a full refund or meet them some way. Or better yet, offer to bump up your plan. That shows good faith with a customer support representative. Now, your customer support representative is your best friend. So we advise against talking to a supervisor. 1, because the supervisor's probably already approved any credit you got from the customer support rep. And number 2, the supervisor is looking out for the company's benefit. Think of it this way. The customer support representative is your friend, is your coworker. The supervisor, it's that mid-level boss. Step number 4, be polite. There's no reason to call up customer support to be rude and yell and scream and then hang up. It's just going to prolong the process. Then you got to call back again. You got to enter in your 55-digit phone number and the name of your firstborn, and then you're in queue for a while. And probably the customer support rep you hung up on has added some notes into your account that's not going to make this new call any better. Now, what happens if you have a customer support rep that's hard to understand, like they have a thick accent? Don't immediately ask for another American to speak to. Chances are that this customer call center is in America and you're actually speaking to another American. Instead, politely ask to speak to another representative. Remember, you have the power and you're in control. And if the customer support rep doesn't comply, then you can ask to speak to a supervisor. Okay, let's review. Step number 1, before you call, have your bill and any other materials you might need ready to go. Step number 2, set aside some time and a quiet place to talk. Step number 3, don't be irate, negotiate. And step number 4, be polite. Drop calls or applications stop working on your phone? On the next episode of Enlightened Wireless Consumer, we're going to talk to you about what happens when you have to call technical support and how to survive that phone call. Also, we're going to talk about warranties and insurance and what the difference is. Then on future episodes, we're going to talk about smartphones, dumb phones, and unlimited internet, and what exactly is in a contract. Until next time, I'm Lauren. Have a great day, everybody. Hi, this is Lauren, and I'm here today. And Step number 2, time and a quiet place. Okay, we all have busy things in our lives. We have kids screaming at us. Our boss wants the report the night before. We have a dog barking. And blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's review what we just covered. Step number 1, before you call, have your bill and any other materials ready to go. Step number 2.